You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Road Rants for Black and White Sports. We are going to talk about Ben Shapiro and this run on transgender athletes that are out there making it unfair for females, actual females. Look, I don't care what the hell you try to identify your ass is. The fact is you are a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. You are a dude, plain and simple. I don't care if the mainstream media doesn't like that. I don't care if that's not politically correct. It is what it is. Your damn bone structure is bigger, stronger, faster than females. That's the way body composition works, and you are partaking in things that are giving you unfair advantages, and somehow, as a man or whatever you identify as, you feel like that's okay to go out there and compete against females. You win. I'm not sure what you get out of that from a mental standpoint. Sounds like some kind of, dare I say, the S word. Supremacy. There. Yeah, I said it. The feeling of needing to have power over somebody else due to a possible unfair advantage. Well, it is what it is. I'm going to call it like I see it. Very quickly, let's get to this article. And before we do that, go over, check out blackandwhitenetwork.com. 3 membership levels available, exclusive content. Yesterday I did a video. Jason Whitlock absolutely destroyed Carl Nassib and labeled him the corporate Colin Kaepernick. It was beautiful. I put that video up over on blackandwhitenetwork.com. Silver memberships, bronze, and basic memberships available, as well as some free content if you just want to go over and hang out on the website now. So go over and check that out, and let's get to this article from Ben Shapiro. About Ben Shapiro. It's from Mediaite. New Zealand weightlifter Laurel Hubbard is set to make history next month as the first transgender athlete to compete in the Olympics. Brave, courageous, and stunning, obviously. Hubbard qualified for the Tokyo Olympics in May and was selected for the national team Monday. I still can't believe the actual Olympic Committee is allowing this to happen. Set to compete super heavyweight category, Hubbard's weightlifting has fueled an intense debate regarding transgender athletes participating in women's sports. Ben Shapiro spoke out against the decision to let Hubbard, whom he misgendered, bullshit, compete in the Tokyo Olympics on his daily podcast. Quote, "Let me just put it this way to the women, that it is wildly unfair." It is wildly unfair, Ben. This is a dude who is in a full dude in every respect and continues to be a full dude, just with either some surgeries or some hormone therapies. Hubbard competed as a weightlifter against men until 2001, but stopped at the age of 23, more than a decade before transitioning at 35. Now at 43, Hubbard has been competing against women as an international weightlifter since 2017. Quote, "You had the full bone and muscular development of a man all the way, not just through puberty, but through adulthood, and was competing against dudes in the same category." Absolutely, Ben Shapiro. "And now we're going to pretend that this is an even playing field and it makes no difference?" Hubbard is eligible to compete in this summer's games because of changes made to transgender guidelines by the IOC in 2015. Athletes who transition from male to female are able to compete against women as long as their testosterone level remains below a designated level for at least 12 months. Good God. After meeting that criteria, Hubbard has been confirmed as eligible for the Olympics. Shapiro read a statement from the New Zealand Olympics chief Karen Smith, who referred to Hubbard as a historic moment in sports and for a New Zealand team. "She's our first Olympia who has transitioned from male to female. Except you can't become a female after being a male. That is not physically possible," Shapiro said, and he is not lying. Look, I said the other day during a members video, the fact is, we've got a girl up in Connecticut right now. She was the fastest girl in Connecticut. And then all of a sudden she started to lose. And guess what? She was losing to transgender athletes. Her records started being broken. And she said it started to affect her potential collegiate scholarship opportunities because when colleges showed up, all they saw was somebody that came in second or third. By the way, Hubbard, who is competing in this event, they interviewed the woman who previously held these weightlifting records that were broken by her. Somebody called her and said, your records have been broken, or your record had been broken. She said, there's no way my records fell. And she said, or it was responded to her that, well, the person that broke your records is a transgender. And her response was, and she was on Fox News, her response was, so I did not get beat essentially by a woman. I got beat by a man. Otherwise, my records would still stand. This is the exact problem with this entire scenario. I am still floored that the IOC is letting this happen, that they voted to let this happen, and people that are physically superior, plain and simple, bone density, bone structure, plain and simple, go out, compete against females, a clear advantage from an athletic competition standpoint, and they are letting this fly. This is outrageous. It's repugnant to see this happen and it go to our Olympic Games. I said a while back in a video, the story this summer would likely be the Olympics and see exactly how woke it was going to get. You know, because the NBA, they came out and said you wasn't going to be able to protest, yada, yada, yada. But you're still going to be under controversy and we're still going to call you out as long as you're doing things like this. It doesn't matter if you bring the BLM shirt out there or not. Tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.